Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Captain speaking, and tonight we're going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to be, over the next week or so, playing a few different games to see your reaction and see if you'd like me to play in a series. So today we're going to play Osiris New Dawn. This is an early access game. It's been out for a little while and has been receiving quite a few regular updates. It's a space survival game, plenty of building, plenty of exploring, and a few things to smash in the face. So let's get set up, shall we? We'll make a private universe. Okay. We'll get rid of you and start from scratch. Okay, we'll start with the character creation. 4 different selections, each one comes with different starting stats. Now, I tend to go with the all-arounder. These are the items that you start with. Now we choose some colours. Now I like to be bright. So we'll go... There we go. That'll be seen from a distance. This is all cosmetic. So there we go. You start off with a few stat points. This is part RPG as well, so you will gain experience and you'll get points for stats and you'll get points for skills. So we'll go 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll put strength. You'll see why that's necessary very shortly. Okay, so now we spend our stat points. I recommend saving a couple because you're going to want those when the game starts. Okay, so engineering is the blue. We need that for mining, that for storage, we need that for digging, clearly, and there's 10 points left. So what should we spend it on? I want that. We'll have that because that's useful in the early game. Okay, combat points. That's useful early. As is that. And that. And that. Flares. Forge. Batteries definitely useful. Beacons, certainly. I have a solar panel. Okay, and as usual, that is me. Right, I created a private universe. I've upped the XP and the gathering just to speed things up for the building a bit later on. Slightly lowered the alien count because we don't want to spend the entire time fighting, just when we want to. So when we first arrive, we'll be in a crash pod as we are being sent to investigate a missing Osiris mission. So once this is loaded in, we're going to start panicking.
Seek medical assistance immediately.
Have that.
System restored.
Somehow we can just magically patch up our spacesuit with duct tape.
Vitals stabilized.
Okay, put them away. We're going to smash our way out. And we'll see just how badly things went for us. Okay, this little guy here, not the most helpful, but we need to open his ability tree. Right, this is why you're going to need some points. Okay. We have got one of those, so he can help us. And you can flank us on the left. Okay. Now we have little missions here on the left. Right. Let's now smash and gather as much as we can from the pod. Useful stuff. Sometimes the hitboxes on these things are not perfect. Let's just make sure we've got everything from there. Yep, believe so. Right. Then we just gather up everything from nearby, including all of this rubble, which will become useful a bit later. Oxygen tanks, bandages. Try not to miss any of this. Medkits, useful. Plenty of food. Okay, that's taken care of that objective. So now if you see in the top right, there's an arrow that's pointing us over there. That's our next objective, to get to the rocks. So, let's go. First of all, let's organise this a little bit. Like you there, and let's put the building tool away for the moment and keep the patch tape, bandage, map and chisel. Okay. Our little friend there. Not overly helpful. And he goes through batteries very quickly. So let's get up into the main area. Right, we are equipped with a nice hover jetpack. Right, and this is the main continent of Osiris. You see around we have rocks and we have resource nodes. Now there are several different types. This one, yep, this is base metals, which you'll get iron, magnesium and aluminium. Oh, hello, we got a snubs. That's our first alien. And we'll take a bit of meat for later. Right, as you see, our next mission, we need to find the Osiris base. We haven't heard from them, and we'll collect some stuff on the way. Always useful to gather all you can carry. Oh, plutonium, that's useful. It's unusual to get straight away. Use that for beacons, as well as other things. Always check around, because there's occasionally useful stuff left laying around. Like most survival games, usually includes smacking things, at least in the very beginning. Right, let's have the map out. Right, as you can see on the map, or you may be able to see on the map, you have blue dots, you have red dots. And the red dots, they're your precious metals. Let's see if we can find some. We also have gas geysers. I believe there are 4 different types, all used in chemical crafting. We don't need any of that just yet. Okay, there are some red dots down here. As you see, when you're using your map, point at a rock and it will tell you what it is. Another useful thing, these trees. I'll show you that. Now if you see those orange blobs at the bottom of the tree, that's sap. Now you can gather that and drink it, which is quite handy. Now all gathering of different types will get you different resources and also give you skill points. So let's demonstrate. Pretty safe up here. So did we not pick up glass jars? Oh no, they have water in. Right. So if I had a spare glass jar, I could gather that. I'll show you that another time when I've drunk. Right, okay. Precious metals. There you go. Gold, copper and titanium come from these. Useful stuff, which will be a bit more apparent when I start building. Now there are vehicles to build and drive and fly, but we have to build certain things before we get to that. It's again, it's like a tree. We have to unlock them. There we go. And you see, as I was doing that, I was getting skill points. I'll gather a bit more. Right, this is a base. But again, very, very important for building. Precious metal, there we go. Okay, as you see, I'm already encumbered. There in the bottom left. And that's a function of strength. There we go. Smash this rock. And I believe we should have some stat points to spend. Okay. Skills. Right, as you see, I've 16. It's the best thing about putting the points up. Now we'll have a little bit more stamina and a little bit more speed. As you see, all that smashing stuff has given me 12 engineering points. So I'll spend that on airlocks. This is all of your buildings, plus all of the custom building, which I haven't tried yet, so I think we will. Okay. Right, back to the mission. as you see, putting the strength up, no longer encumbered. Okay. Right. Now plants are very useful. These blue plants for crafting. Occasionally you pick up a banana. We also have berry trees. These can be eaten or can be used to make other things. As you see, while I'm gathering plants, I'm getting science points. So let's just hit these trees until there's none left. There we go. Yes. We could pick up all of those, but not necessary. More of these banana plants, and I believe I see at the top of that hill a red berry tree. Okay, any more? These often grow in clusters, and I see more up there. Okay, let's go and take some red berries. Again, there we go, more science points. Just smash this until there is no more. Then I'll demonstrate the crafting. Okay, all done. Now these I will pick some more up of. Now luckily in the inventory these things stack. Different resources stack different amounts. For instance, I believe these stack in 50s. Okay, more banana plants. Let's grab these. Okay, I believe we're in a... Nope. Where are you? There you are. Smash in the face. There we go. And now I'm going to take your meat. Right. Now these plants here, sneaky little devils, are often found hidden in long grass. Now, if you run into one of those, it will puncture your suit. Let's find a slightly safer place to do a little bit of crafting. And down comes the rain. I do like the effect of the rain on the visor. It's a very pretty looking game. Now I have got everything maxed out. Ooh, and a pod up there. Now I believe that's where I want to be a bit later on. That is where the base I built with the hunter. There's a nice little spot. Right, crafting. Right, there we go. The blue leaves and the red berries. Let's hold that down. And this crafting should get us science, but it also gets us some nice bandages, which we're going to need a little bit later. It's a little bit tedious that you can't just stack some up and get on with it, but you have to hold the button down. There we go, and there's another science point. Okay. Back to the mission. Grab some more berries, always useful, as well as the science points. I'm not going to worry about picking the ones up off the floor this time. And another science point. Okay. Back to the mission. little bit encumbered again, so imagine we would have some more skill points by now. There we go, 4, and they will all go into strength. There we go, no longer encumbered. Now keep your eye out for any more. There we go, more gas geysers. Keep an eye out for more blue trees. Okay. This is the Bloodleaf Forest. We'll be back here before long. First things first. Let's introduce you to the worm. Well, let's say the worm. One of the worms. Here he is. If you hear that noise, run. Because that will eat you. And our little crabby friend over there. I'm not going to fight him just yet. Get where we're going first. Very good sound design as well. Okay. Now, these black rocks. Again, something else very useful. So we'll grab some of those. There you are. Come on. Let's have your meat. More black rocks. Now these things, you'll only find these in certain areas, so if you ever come across this, lead, lithium, it's always well worth stocking up, even if you have to drop some more basic stuff. Which luckily at the moment I don't. There is some story to this, which is what we're looking at the moment. It's not finished, but again, still early access, so we'll let them have that for the time being. But if you like Subnautica, it's a similar thing, except for it's not underwater. Oh, and you get to smash things in the face with this. Okay. Now, if I remember rightly, there's a rather large crab down here. You'll often find in areas with good resources, you'll find unpleasantness. There he is, there he is. But you'd love me to go and smash him in the face. Well, there'll be no face smashing, but let's see if we can upset him. Now, a tip with this is don't reload your gun because you will lose. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. No spare ammo. And I'm not taking him on hand to hand. We'll come back when we've got some more bullets. Again, more of this. Right, it's starting to get dark. That is when we could run into some real problems. Where did you go there?
Vitals dropping.
Get off. And now we're going to find out why those bandages were so useful. Where are you? There you go. Bandages. We'll swap those out for the good ones.
Vitals stabilized.
Okay. Let's get where we're going, because night time is not when you want to be out and about. Oh, another worm. Run. Oh. Well, that's what happens. Yes, let's continue. Luckily, I said it not to drop inventory. Okay. Just check. Yep, we've still got everything. Let's get straight there this time. And any more stat points, because oh, not yet. Okay. Let's have a little bit of light. Right, there we go. Yeah, with your map you can set different waypoints. Let's go for another run. In fact, let's drop some stuff that we don't need. Let's just drop that. We don't need that for the moment. Still encumbered. And more aluminium. We'll drop that. And still encumbered. Purple berries. Drop those. And do we need anything to eat? No, we don't need anything to eat. Drop those for the moment. And drop those. You know what? I'm going to drop those too. Wow. Really? Oh, yeah. I should have thought I've got one of those. And what else can we drop? Titanium. You can go, and you can go. There we go. Oh! What did we pick up there? What's that? Stim unit. Interesting. Where's oxygen and stamina? I've not come across one of those before. Okay. That's one of the things that you'll find a lot more in the dark. Actually, let us see. Okay. Oh, we seem to have lost our little droid friend. Not a problem. It's next to useless anyway. The only thing you can do really is let you know when you're being attacked. Gives you a little bit more warning. These again are the kind of thing you'll use for crafting. Grab some more banana leaves while we're here. Come on, we've got to find just the right spot. Come along. I want your leaves. There we go. Another run. Luckily it doesn't take too long to cover ground. I have turned up the stamina and oxygen usage, which helps. Which allows me to pretty much permanently run. Let's get to Osiris base. That's the good thing about the story missions. It does point you in the direction of a few abandoned mines where you can pick up some goodies. And usually, if you stick to steep slopes, you get plenty of warning before you're attacked. Not many creatures live on these slopes. They can climb, but they don't. There we go, like that guy there. There's two of them. Okay. Should we get them? Let's get them. Come here. Where's your friend? Okay, I'm not worry about gathering their stuff just yet. I'll be with you. You're on the way. Another stim unit. Over encumbered again. Okay, let's have some more strength. There we go. Much better. Another plant you can gather. They're used for different chemicals and drugs. We'll get into that a bit later if you want to see more. So if you do decide you like what you've seen, then let me know in the comments and I'll make some more. Okay, let's see if we can find our body. Nope, that's gone. You only get a certain amount of time to recover your body, but I would imagine that's where my droid is. Unless, of course, the worm ate it and it's gone forever. With any luck. I may build another one in time, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. The heavy breathing can get a little bit irritating after a while. Oh, crap, man. I'm not taking you on just yet. Let's keep an eye on him. Some more blue leaves. I'll take those. Always take the blue leaves. If you can hit them. There we go. Looks like we found a bit of a jungle down here. Oh, reef. Ah, another crash site. Take a look at that. We will take all of you. you'll find debris all over the floor. That's used for crafting the most basic shelters and equipment. There is a pod over there though. Now the pods, you can get some really good gear off of. Electronics, crafted materials. Let's go and take a look, shall we? Now, this is the kind of thing that I would leave a beacon near, because it does respawn. Space debris. Not very useful. Imagine it could be useful if you were playing on a lot harder settings. But to begin with, the way I'm playing is for speed rather than challenge. And that's a bonus. There's a satellite. Again, very, very good source of higher level crafted components. So we'll go and take a look at that. Let's keep an eye out. Now this is a nice area. Now with these, often the second set of solar panels are buried. But if we can there we go. Circuit board. Find just the right place to hit it. There we go. Wire, very useful. Cool. That's it there. Now the circuit boards, wires, etc. will all be used later on for the high level crafting. Now can we smash that bit? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that has definitely given us a little bit of a leg up when it comes to the crafting and the building. Okay, we can go that way. Grab these two leaves on the way. Now there'll be a lot more alien hunting once I've got a base settled. Once we can set down some beacons. Come on. Give me a leaf, give me a leaf, give me a leaf. There we go. Let's get to this base. Nearly there. See what happened to these people. I'm sure it's nothing. Batteries maybe ran out on their mobile phones. Could be anything. Or it could be they were having such a nice time they forgot to call. That's probably it. So we are almost at what they call the worm's graveyard. Now, that monster that ate me was only a tiddler. Oh, crab. Come back for you another time. Should just be the other side of this ridge. Some more stat points. There we go. We have the base. Looks a bit of a mess. So I think perhaps it wasn't they were having a party. Okay, let's deal with the stat points. So, very strange. because the basic survival domes are locked quite high up. Where is it? There it is. Now you need one of those to survive the night. Right, now we'll have a bit more strength. 1, 2, and we'll have a bit more speed. Okay, anything there we want for the moment. Assault rifles. We need 10 for that. What have we got? Okay, that'll do for now. There is the beast. Now they're the big daddies. Or mummies. Who knows? Let's investigate this base. First thing I'm going to investigate are these crates. We'll take all of that. And we'll avoid that guy over there for the moment. Oh. Could have done with those ammunition earlier. Okay. Some more crates around this way. Oh, and a few. Oh, you made it here, did you? Well, that's a spare. No, that's not our one. That's a spare. Oh, food and water. No room. Okay. Oh, there's a little shelter that I prepared previously, but we'll say no more about that. That was from a failed recording session yesterday. Okay, let's do some building. Utility. What do I need? Okay. Won't worry about that just yet. Let's put some stuff in here. Or perhaps not. Let's just have to remember which one's ours. Okay. Now this is where we refine all of our materials. Okay, that's aluminium, iron, magnesium. Let's queue it all up. Now for refining things like this, you will get skill points, but not until you pick the stuff out of the furnace or forge, whatever item you're using. This, I believe, gives you engineering points, building this stuff. If you make stuff at a science bench, chemical station, you get science points. We're going to have a bit of meat as well. Right. That should now give me room to pick this stuff up. Take you. We'll take the food. He's having a good time. We'll take all of that. Okay. Now there are many different types of aliens. Look at all those banana leaves. I'm going to grab those while I'm here. More science points for gathering. Up there is the communications relay and some solar power panels for the base. It's from what I recall, we can't do anything to them. So perhaps we'll go and take a look, but it's not a priority at the moment. Grab a few more of these while our goodies are cooking. Pretty safe. Oh, parasite over there. Okay. Let's make some more bandages. There we go. We've got lots. They should do us for quite some time to come. I'll progress the story by searching these corpses, and then we'll call it a day. I will make a basic shelter. This is the only tedious bit, if you have to do this by hand. Which you do, there are a few things you have to do. But if you're using a forge, or a chemical station, or any of the mechanical ways to produce stuff, you can queue it up and walk away. Right, as I say, this is an experiment. If you want to see more of this, leave a comment, and I'd be very interested to find out, because there's not too many people playing this. If you're interested in seeing the playthrough I did with the Hunter, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. There we go. Try not to fall asleep. So this is going a little bit longer than I intended, but it's been fun. I got some well-needed science points from that. Okay. Okay, that's an asteroid strike. That out. As often with these, you get some rare stuff. Unfortunately this time, that's a no. I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. There we go. Find the communications log, and parasite, come here. I don't think we could destroy that. Nope. Right. Let's craft a structure. A debris hut. I can't put it too close to the other one. That's a shame. Okay, we can put it around here though. That allows us to save the game. Right, we'll call that a part there then. As I say, if you want to see more, leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.